Doing this as a kid ever since I was 14, 13. That's all I ever did. No breaks or nothing. All I ever did, I lived with Cus. That's all we ever did. Our whole perspective was about fighting. The concept of fighting, the psychic of fighting.
Do you ever think what would have happened to you if you'd never met Cus?
No, because it was ordained by God for me to meet him. Me thinking what would have happened is incidental. It means nothing. It doesn't exist.
Because when I've interviewed you before, I remember you saying that the absolute thing he instilled in you was discipline. That everything with him was about discipline.
Everything to do what I hated to do, but do it like I love it.
And did you hate it, or did you?
I hate training. Who really loves training every day? And I don't care how much of a killer you are in the ring. When you're in the sparring ring, some sparring partners be kicking your ass, and you're frustrated, almost dropping. You get mad, boom, and he almost drops you. So you got to keep your cool and not get mad. And it's just it's complex sport.
I remember asking Freddie Roach. I went up to his gym here, and I asked Freddie, "When was have you ever been scared? When you've been doing a session with somebody?" And he laughed. He went, "Well, there was a time when Mike came in and he was in a really bad mood and things got pretty lively in the ring."
I really can't believe I was that guy. When I hear about that guy, and people say they had scary stories of me and stuff, and I used to, I'm a God.
Does it seem like another person to you now? Do you ever feel that, Mike, now? I mean, do you ever get involved in a situation where suddenly you feel the old feelings? Or?
No, I know who that guy was, though. Before I didn't understand that guy, I know who that guy was. That guy, he's afraid. He's insecure. You have to love him. Then people know that he's really deserves love.
When was the last time you actually hit someone in anger?
Wow, okay. I don't remember. It happened in California. I know it must have been, I hit a reporter. I was coming back from England, and I hit a reporter. And I was high, too. I just did some cocaine right before I got on the plane from England. As soon as I went, and I was still high, so I didn't get no rest. As soon as I was ready to go sleep, boom, I dropped. So I'm irritated going. This guy's filming me, and then I clocked the guy.
Oh.
Yeah, and now I see the guy at the airport all the time. We always talk. He's a good friend. We went through the Susu.
Really?
25.
That's
I know I gave him
nice.
some money, and so we're cool, and we're friends
I
now.
bet he doesn't take your picture without
No, he
permission.
doesn't. I let him take it. I said, no, don't be that way. You should shoot me. I really have a great deal of respect for him now.
And that was the last time? It was a few years ago, though, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I had my children with me, my wife, my mother-in-law with me. I was a pig. Oh, God. So embarrassed, so embarrassed.
But that's quite a few years ago, right?
Yes.
So you've learned real self-discipline about.
I learned that that I was that guy one time, and I need to have been struck a lot of times too. It's just that I had the stigma that protected me and stuff. But I understand that we all make mistakes in life, and we're just here learning, and it's almost over. I was a young kid. I was heavyweight champ. I was a homeless child not too long ago, and boom, I'm 52. It's almost over. Where did that time go? What did I actually learn? How did I get here? What's my purpose for?
What do you say to your kids about life? What advice do you give them?
Excuse me?
What do you say to your kids about life?
I explain to them they get out of life what they put in life. You have to go into life with a great deal of dignity, honor, and respect, but a great deal of determination as well. And I try to explain that to them. But it's so difficult for me to explain it to them when these guys are in a nice little mansion, the house is clean, they got tutors and maids, and I say to myself, what the fuck am I trying to say to you? Because that's not even in existence to them. They don't even believe that. They still attack me and strike me. They don't think I'm no tough guy. And sometimes I think because of some of my success and what I've done in life, I think I stole that from my kids. They can't see the reality of where I came from. Their grandmother and their grandfather was pimps and prostitutes, and they lived in a very dark, vice life, and these kids live in the light, And I call that elevation. Evolution, excuse me.
Evolution, yeah, I get it completely. It's a different world, isn't it?
Yes.
It's a different world.
Exactly, the different world.